Hey everybody, this is David B69, and I am going to talk something different today. We're not going to get right into the season right away. By the way, welcome to MLB The Show 25 for the Philadelphia Phillies. Now, I have had one complaint about this game, and I'm doing something that I've never done before. I might go back on it. I haven't decided yet. We're talking about sliders. Now, I generally never touch sliders. Generally, I always leave them alone, and I just hate people that watch sliders. But my biggest problem has been is other teams taking their starting pitcher out because they seem like their stamina is fine. It just for some reason they take him out like after 60 pitches and stuff. I'm like, I just really don't like that. And my own starters sometimes, even when they're like at like 80 pitches and stuff and everything, it seemed like, and in real life, I can see them going further. So basically, what I did was I bumped up human stamina. You can see it's up by 2. It's just something I'm playing with. And then I'm also changing CPU starting stamina. Now, you can see this, it's up by 3. So 2 for me, 3 for them. Now, if it winds up that they never take them out and everything the entire game and it's not realistic, then I'll have to change it again. But I'm just changing this. You can see all the other things and stuff that are in here. I'm increased the trade frequency by 2. Simulator injury thing, because there doesn't seem to be as many injuries as it used to be. So I'm going to like bump that up a little bit. Gameplay injury, I'm pretty much fine with it. It's always been like simulators that have the problem with this game. So they're the things that I am changing. So just want to give an FYI of some little changes that I made. I generally do not like touching the sliders, but they're the ones that I did today. So we're going to go with Joe Ryan today. You saw the trade, so you know that we have Painter as a starter now, and we have actually moved Ranger Suarez to the bullpen. So just as something we should be aware of that has changed. And we will see what happens when that happens. So let's get today's game.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the Turnpike Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. If he's able to carry that momentum over to today, we're in for a show on MLB The Show.
First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch and towing the slab, Johan Oviedo. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
All right, ready to go here. Stepping in, Trey Turner.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
To third, Hayes. Over to first. One up, one down. So here is Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And fires in a fastball at 95. 2 outs, bases empty. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at PNC Park, and starting this one, Joe Ryan. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Tommy Pham.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. 1 out, bases empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 1 down, bases empty. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
In the air, left field. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Jock Peterson. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, top of the 2nd, and stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Oviedo back to work. Stott in his 4th year, 27 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And he deals. On the ground, right side, Bay. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. Here's Byron Buxton.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Gets the outside corner with that one. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2nd inning here, no score. Up and in, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he grounds one back up the middle to first. That takes care of Buxton. Max Kepler at the plate. 2 hits yesterday. 1 was a home run.
Max Kepler.
And that one hit to first. And that's foul. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball scooped up. Ke'Bryan Hayes sends it across to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Digging in, O'Neal Cruz. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And it's off the top of the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And fouled off. Got him! Huge strikeout there. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. Just missed. To the right side, and that's a fair ball. Run scores easily, and the Pirates strike first. It's 1-0. McCutchen rounds second, heads for third. And he's in safely at third. As they jump ahead, a run scores. One down, runner at third. Next to hit, Endy Rodriguez. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. One away with a runner at third here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Smash to the left side. Throws to first in time. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Third baseman Ke'Bryan Hayes.
And a foul ball. McCutchen on third with 2 out. There's the strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs. Got it. They limit the damage here. On to the third inning. Here's JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That's in there. 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
One down, Phillies down a run. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Batting ninth,
Cody Clemens stands in for the Phillies. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Coming on is Pham to make the play.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now, I really want to just check this out because all thing that really confuses me is why is that one building filled in the background filled with shade? Makes no sense. Is that a helicopter or a drone? That's a bird. But it makes no sense of the shading here. You know what I mean? It's just, that absolutely makes no sense. I saw that and I'm like, yeah, this makes no sense. This isn't accurate as well. I mean, some of these things have shade and stuff and everything, but it's a pretty tall building. I guess the sun is here, and with the sun being there, it would be bright on that building right now. I don't know. It's just weird to me. So,
Turner now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Runner on the go. Fouled off. He was late. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Hayes to first. Out number 3. As we go to the last of the third, at the plate, Jared Triolo. And a first offering, a fastball for a strike. Triolo went deep in his most recent game. Strike 2.
0-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Goes down looking. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Ji-Hwan Bae. And first offering is fouled off. And that one a little bit high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now
2 down, bases empty. Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. That one misses.
That ball went out.
Ball 1. On the ground, right side. Harper takes it himself, and the Pirates go 1-2-3. The Turnpike Series continues now. Start of the 4th, and now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Cruz pulls that one down. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Oh, he's looking
0-1's
great
the
so
count.
far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Up next,
This is Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
Bottom of the
Pirates.
4th. And now Jack
Designated
Peterson.
hitter, Jock Peterson.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. And Peterson retired. Here's O'Neal Cruz. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. He's 0 for 1.
Horwitz.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. It's a pretty good pitch down and away, but an even better job to go down there and get it while driving it to the opposite field for the base hit.
McCutchen batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Harper makes the grab, and that is the inning. The Turnpike Series continues now. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
You know, these Phils just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. And that one fouled off. The Phils still looking for their first hit in this one. That one fouled off. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it is out of here. He circles the bases. His 13th home run of the season. It's 1-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Raging back towards the wall. And brings it in at the wall. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. That's ripped. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Sneaks through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Back-to-back singles. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Trey Turner with a chance now. Out front, rip foul. Marsh over at second. Clemens on at first with 2 down. And that's outside.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Another 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers...
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. The Phillies. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here is Andy Rodriguez. Slap the other way, foul.
You know, these Pirates looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Brings it in. That's out number 2. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. The other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Turnpike Series continues now. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryce Harper. Tap foul at the plate. And that is out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
2 strikes.
Next pitch way upstairs. And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pham under it. Brings it in. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. 0 for 2 in this one. And a base hit into right. And that gives Byron Buxton a chance to hit with 2 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now Byron Buxton drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. And it's gone. His 11th of the year, and they slide in front in the 6th. It's 3-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. Started to swing, held up. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in is the speedy Ji-Hwan Bae.
Ji-Hwan Bae.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Here's a high chopper, but it kicks foul. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
Now the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
And there's a foul ball. Pitch misses there, and a count even 1-1. Now one missed.
That's a good pitch there.
2 balls.
Really had some
1
run
strike.
and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Bounced up the middle, and that one handled. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Jack Peterson. Has grounded out a couple of times. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next offering is outside. Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Home run number 10 of the year. It's 3-2.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets to jog around the bases. Good for him.
Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. Grounds one to short. Gets it to first. That ends the frame. Bucks draw a bit closer on this long ball. It's now. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Joey Wentz.
And compared to a lot
Okay,
of
but he gave
other
up the
relievers,
lead and everything, which I'm perfectly fine with making a pitching change with this. So, see, it's like just moving it up a little bit, it got me from being taken out in the 4th inning to the 6th inning. So I'm actually pretty okay with the way it's gone from here. So we'll have to keep on tracking it.
It's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And next is the designated hitter, Brandon Marsh. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
On the ground. Jump throw. Got him. Nice play. And now for the Phillies, Cody Clemens. 1 for 2. And he hits a ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score
Now
this.
batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner now 0 for 3 in this one. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Clemens leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two outs. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
Strikes.
And there's the ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And he steps off. And they put the tag on him for the out. Back here in Pittsburgh. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Line drive. Down the line, and it's foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground right side. Stop. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's McCutchen.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1. And that one in the air center field. Buxton sizing this one up, corrals it.
Now pitching
Now a
for the
right-handed arm
Pirates,
out of the bullpen, David
number
Bednar.
51.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next one in the dirt.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Fly ball to right. McCutcheon has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So Harper stands in. The first overall pick back in 2010. Swing and a foul out of play. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Out of here. His 26th of the year. It's 4-2.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that one misses up and in. 1-0. Bednar, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-2 the count. Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. Out. Throw to first, but he beat it. And now Byron Buxton. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning. But the solo shot stretches further. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at PNC Park, on to the bottom of the 8th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Key Brian Hayes. Jordan Romano into the game.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit.
Triolo.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
The Pirates trailing by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late swing fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
Now Ji-Hwan Bae.
Ji-Hwan Bae.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fought off foul.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
Now pitching
Carmen
for the
Majinski
Pirates.
gets the ball now.
Pretty tight
Number
game, so
50.
they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. He's already homered in this game. That's down and in. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Up and
Ball
in,
two.
and it's 2-1. That one ripped. That's back. And forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So digging in, Max Kepler. Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Out to center. Cruz sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Brandon Marsh. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. In the air to left down the line. Coming on is Pham to make the play, and that is that.
Now pitching for
Back
Philadelphia.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh
Number
arm to start the
26.
bottom of the 9th. Matt Strom.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that's down and away. Base hit, and a good start to the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Now batting.
Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Sets him down looking. Now only one out
Now
remaining.
batting.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
Spencer Horwitz.
And that one fouled off. They're down to their final strike.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
That's towards center. Buxton settles under this one, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
So we basically just took over and did a good job on this game today. Our offense was good, our defense was good. So yeah, I mean, it's like it was a good game. We did great overall. Too many strikeouts still. I'd like to keep it around 5-6 strikeouts a game. For me personally, I know that's not realistic with the club that we have, but yeah. Byron Buxton, 2 home runs today. That was unexpected. Harper gets a home run. Max Kepler gets a home run. That's cool. Joe Ryan, 8-3 now. 4-hit ball. He started getting tired after 7 innings. Good. That's exactly where I want him to be and everything. He should be around 7-8 innings, and if he's throwing a complete with no hits and stuff, and he should be able to go 8 or 9. Which I think he could have went 8 today. But it's like I should be able to allow to push him if I wanted to. And I think with the previous settings, I didn't feel like we could. Now, vice versa, you remember the Pittsburgh series that we played against them earlier in the season, where we had the settings were regular thing that was lower at the regular normal settings, default settings, I guess we would kind of call it. The settings weren't exactly acting correctly, and it's like you wouldn't have gotten 6 innings out of Oviedo. They would have taken him out after 4, which is kind of ridiculous. Since, as you can see, it could be just the tendency of the organization and manager, where they take him out based on the situation because they were down a run and everything at that point of the game. And then they went to the bullpen. But it used to be where we were getting like 5-6 pitchers for them and stuff, and it shouldn't be that much. They should get a little bit more stamina going for that. So right now I'm okay with this. I'd prefer them at least getting 6 innings, so at least they're getting that. So until next time, this is David B69 signing off. Let me know what you think in the comments below about the slider settings change. So I do want to hear everybody else's input and sliders. Thanks.